Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is Edison T, and welcome back to the Pokémon White Nuzlocke. Last time we started off the post game. We started off the post game meeting Looker as we started to go around searching for the members of the Seven Sages. We've already found two of them. We found, I believe, Gorm here in the Dreamyard, where we also caught a Cricketoon called Melody, and the Mashana that spawns here as a static encounter. We also found the Sage that was on Route 18. Now, I believe I know where three of the remaining four Sages are. I know one's in the cold storage, one's in Chargestone Cave. And one, I think, might still be in Castelia. Oh, sorry, one's in the Relic Castle, that's right. The last one, I don't know if they're currently here, like in the regions we've already explored, or if they're in one of the new areas that have opened up. There's Melody, our Cricketoon, and Misty, our Mashana. What does telepathy do? It is its hidden ability. Anticipates an ally's attack and dodge. Okay. So we can use that with stuff like Surf and Earthquake. That's good to know. We want Deductive. And I might actually drop Pizza Roll as yeah, we'll drop Pizza Roll still. I've forgotten about this a bit stronger. Well, higher on level. I apologise for not streaming on Wednesday as well. There for now. I did, well, if you read the post, I mean, so for some of you will know I've been doing trivia I've been running a trivia the last few weeks on Wednesdays. I wasn't supposed to host it Wednesday just gone. The general host was meant to be back by then. But he ended up being Crux, so I got called a bit late to see if I could do it, so I had to spend all of Wednesday writing it up. Just leave it as is for now. I won't swap out the layout just yet, because certainly the first one we're going to won't be as big a problem. The other two will need to do some battling. I may also be getting up a bit to fill up my bottle as well. Do we have anyone currently who can learn it? I know deductive can't. I'd find interesting. Yeah, nobody can at the moment. We don't have an ice type, do we? Yeah, I may be getting up to fill up my drink bottle pretty regularly. As it is a hot day today. Like 35 degrees here. Or around 95 for you Americans. Ice type, ice type, ice type. That is a no. I could see Serena or Tiana learning it, but they're probably... yeah, they're probably the only ones who can. I mean, maybe Blue Eye. Other things we can do. We can actually get an encounter here now as well. Because it was only masculine through the... whatchamacallits? It was only masculine through the main story, but post-game there's some extra stuff we can grab. What? There. Oh, you returned. You're an odd trainer. Alright, I've got time enough to satisfy your curiosity. Breathing. Having a heart that beats. That is a simple existence and nothing more for a living being. That may be the definition of living, but I don't think that defines life. The experiences of joy and suffering are a vital part of being alive. Ghetsis gave me the sensation of being truly alive. What did he mean to accomplish? That isn't what's important. Right now I'm shivering, I'm suffering, but I'm alive. Pokemon and people live by being together and relying on one another. That might be how you feel. If that's so, is it necessary to separate people and Pokemon? By talking to you, I've discovered that there's much I need to think about. But I haven't said a word. I wish I had more to give you in thanks. Here. Take this. Bone claws. My Lord N said that he wanted to make Pokemon perfect. But even if the relationship between Pokemon and people stayed as it now is, Pokemon can aspire to perfection. Indeed, I am an officer of the International Police, and I demand to hear all you know about Team Plasma. It's too cold, and I'm already tired of shivering in here. If you'll give me some time to think, I'll tell you what I know. So take me with you. Thanks many times, Ola. Now, Ghetsis notwithstanding, there yet remains but 3 of the 7 sages still at large. The thoughts they are contemplating, the hopes they are anticipating. These are what I want to know. Until our next meeting. Certainly battle was for the Charge Stone, and well, mate, for and for the Relic Castle, and that's without going after the Volcarona that's there. And you go there. Can cross there, but that doesn't entirely help. Waterstone. Well, that's a glitch frame. I'll just go look around and see if there's anything else around here. And then we'll do the fishing. Which should get me either a Starmie or a Staryu. Chinchilla. That actually should be able to learn Boss Breath as well. Let's use a quick ball, use a quick ball. Yep. It discharges positive and negative electricity from its antenna tips to shock its foes. A female. Hmm. Oh, Rude. Chiava. Chiava means light or clear. Or Italian based. I was going for female light. The other place we could go is we could go to Challenge Cave as well. Anyway, we need to go. Well, there's something to do with Celestial. There's something to do with Chargestone. There's something to do with the Relic Castle. Let's head to Miss Strolton first. And considering we're going to be doing a bit of travelling around, I will do the switch now. My mouse has gone kaput, so I'm basically doing all of this off of the touchpad of the laptop, plus a wireless keyboard. Yep. Oh, whoops. Hopefully it's gone. We also save because we've got a new Pokemon. It's raining, but it's not storm. But I heard grass rustling then for a moment. Try to get a little bit of experience in, anyway. Probably no point. Every 2 steps. Without fail. I know some of you may be looking at that and going, well, why aren't you using a repel or a smoke ball? Well, that is, smoke ball's fine. But why aren't you using repels? Because if we come across a shiny, you might as well catch it. But that's to replenish the surf I used. My old partner, who was resting here in the Celestial Tower. It was the first Pokemon I received when I became a trainer. I come here to ring the bell and comfort its spirit. It was a strong Pokemon, but it was courageous, noble, and kind. Together we madly pursued strength, without even knowing the meaning of strength. But, in the same way that all stories have a beginning and an end, all lives have an end as well. It was then that I understood that strength isn't something that remains unchanged forever. However, the joy one feels in being with Pokémon, that is the real thing. In order to spread the word, I left the Pokémon League and kept traveling. That's right. Traveling is wonderful. I've met many different Pokémon, many different trainers, and now I've met all of you. Well, Thor, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokémon League. You can't do the rematches until you've had this conversation. In saying that, I don't know if I will be doing the rematches. Rock Charge Stone, shall we? Just to see if I need to change my team or not. Because I know there's a double battle. Maybe it's not a double battle. 2 grunts. One with a Watchog and a Scarfdy, the other with a Lopard, a Garborder and a Lopard. Well, the first one's a Greta deductive combo, I would imagine. Second one is a Greta Doug, maybe? If I had Quinn, it'd be fucking straightforward. Maybe Doug does it. Who knows? Actually, gear up being dead as well doesn't particularly help with that battle. Hitting the wrong button. No, not that. That. I was trying to go around. Dynamo. I'll go fill up my water bottle. I fucking need to. So I'll be back pretty soon. I'm back. Actually, while I think about it, let's have a look at what the score is in the cricket. Because Australia started very well against India. Five for 67, okay. So 1 wicket and you got in the second session. You dare appear right in front of me, you Molonoid. Bear in mind, I've got on record there's 2 battles I'm supposed to be having here, but only one of them is supposed to be by the Sage. And regardless, alrighty then. Battle here. When I saw you in Castilia, I did not care about your existence. You in the Chargestone Cave Ghetsis tested your ability. Once more we will test you to learn what it is you are. Team Plasma, come out. Glorious of the 7 Sages, I will bring this kid down. Or will you now? We can break. I was gonna say that surely that was a crit because we're defensive as well. Level to auto and level to chain. Hello Roxelle, how are you? So, we should be faster. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd go for high jump kick. Need you to miss that. Who's your favourite current team member in this Nuzlocke? Out of this 6? If it's specifically out of this 6, then probably the girl. She's certainly done better than I would have expected of her. We'll heal again this turn. Oh, that's a focus punch. You're not helping here, Deductive. If it's overall, then probably pizza roll. Basically waiting on another facade. Gonna keep. Who's your favourite of the ones that have died? Probably Quinn. Fucking course. God for that feather dance. Yeah, probably Quinn the Executor would have been my favourite of the ones who have died. And he more or less went down to misinformation. Come on! Fuck's sake, he's hit all 3 of his focus punches. What are you doing to me, Deductive? Well, at least he hasn't crit any of it. If he had outside of critting facade a 4th. Now please stop missing fly. Well, as we finally avoid a focus punch. Yay! And you high rolled it. Brilliant. Strength that beat my road in. I see. It cut me to the bone. Oh, this kid is the real thing. Because of you, I'm now X Team Plasma. Being an X doesn't sound cool, does it? How are you going to make it up to me? By making sure you get a chance to rehabilitate yourself. That was an intense battle. That was a battle that needed less missing. Interesting call. Now for Gabbordo. In theory, we could just leave Greta in. Considering the Moxie. Yeah, let's do that. Got a crunch. Try and get the defense down. Okay, so that was about... We'd be pushing it on another gong shot. Also, should that not have been not very effective? Oh my... yeah, I'm probably just getting my moves mixed up. Oh, another punch. Okay. So that move effect isn't in Gen 5 then. Technically, if a poison Pokemon uses Toxic, it's not supposed to miss. So I'm going to assume that hidden effect just isn't in, at the very least, this. It could be Gen 6, I guess. That is the generation they certainly put in a lot more of that sort of thing. That strength has protected the world in which people and Pokemon live together. An ex-Team Plasma member becomes an ordinary Pokemon trainer. This was that moment. The Pokemon of our Team Plasma are also fighting for their trainers. It was so obvious that I overlooked it. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, I'd like to give you this. Rock polish. Pokemon do their best for their trainers even when they are injured. I wonder whether my Lord N understands what that means. On the topic of Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police. You would be wise to share all you know. Those who left Team Plasma are behaving with respect and understanding toward Pokemon. Them, please forgive. However, those who won't interact with Pokemon in a kind and honest way, even I will never forgive them. Truly I thank you. Now, Ghetsis notwithstanding, there yet remains but 2 of the 7 sages still at large. Their innermost thoughts, their uttermost hopes. These I must and shall discover. Once more, a brief farewell. Of the ones remaining, we have the one in Relic Castle. I'm not 100% sure where the other one is. Might be in the opened up section. So we might as well head to the castle next. I don't know if we'll go after Volcarona, but we'll certainly, at the very least, go after the Seven Sage that's there. It's the Ryoka. Ryoka. Y's a hard Y. Still near shiny. Here first, for 2 reasons. 1 heal. The other, the swap. Just swap Chiara over. Go Chiara. Fly. Without faffing around with the phone as well. Pull up the Relic Castle, 674, okay. Relic Castle. Not Relock Castle. Bloody hell, the internet's having a fucking field day. Or more, Bulbapedia's having a field day. Go 64, and we're dealing with 40s. Yep, okay. Just wanted to double check what the levels were so I knew if I needed to sort stuff out or not. Ah! Ben's here. Pokémon Outbreak at Route 16. Oh, that makes a bit of sense. And he's gone. Hello, Juniper. Oh, hi there, Phil. I heard about these Pokemon statues and I came to look into their origins. I've learned that each of these Pokemon statues is actually a real Pokemon. It's called Darmanitan. It's sleeping, so it's become like a stone. And I quickly measured how long they've existed. It was amazing. Around 2,500 years. Seems like they went to sleep that long ago. That means they've been here since before this place was in ruins, when the Relic Castle was flourishing. Perhaps they were guarding the city? These Pokemon, they are either in a state of hibernation or meditation. If you wake them, they will become active once again. And the item that wakes up Darmanitan is actually this Rage Candy Bar. That's why I will share one with you too, Thor. Thank you. Well, I'm headed back to the Pokemon Research Lab. Be seeing you! So technically we can battle and catch one of these if we want to, because they have a static encounter. But instead we will just head down, down, down into the great underground. It's a matter of just trying to remember which way we need to go. One moment, that's my phone. Nice quick phone call. Said he's got a crocodile. This should show me the moveset now. Foul play, sandstorm, earthquake, outrage. Well, ideally, might do that first. We can open with Doug. Doug will get the Intimidate off, and then we can... I didn't forget about that. At the very least, my idea was open with Doug. Doug gets the Intimidate off. Because they've got Moxie, not Intimidate themselves. then in theory we should be okay. Now, I could make the argument that this area is its own encounter spot. Because we couldn't access this place before. Oops. This would then give me the potential to catch a Sandslash, an Onyx, a Boltoy or a Claydol. Swap into Greta. Outrage, really? Fuck you! The fuck did you crit that? Fuck me. Well, that's not good. You absolute bellend. Of course we lose the toughest person we have. Fall in the relic castle, you fucking well should have. Ryoko the Seven Sages is looking for a Pokemon inside Relic Castle. I was just looking at so he wouldn't be interrupted. Stupid me. I press weak. I mentioned stupid. It all ends up to nincompoop. Fucking crit. What an absolute dickhead. Right. just royally fucked that up all for me. Bellend. Over to Channing. I can't give you wild charge. Problem is, I do need to leave. Need to leave to go get somebody else, and then I can come back. What an arsehole. In that case, who do we bring in? Cementos would be the obvious call to bring in. Replace a fighting type with a fighting type. Let's do that. Oh, that just killed a lot of my staying power at the very least. What an absolute pillock. Okay, it's not there just yet. Fucking arsehole. Can you tell I'm not happy? Any nonsense about playing around the crit, like fucking, there was nothing I could have done to play around that crit. Oh, you get a good one up top now, Otto. Actually give you the Mystic Water instead. So, do I count this as its own separate area? Part of me thinks I do, because this place was inaccessible until the post game, like I did with the Dream Yard. So let's do that. I do think it's relatively consistent, if nothing else. Brilliant. What would it have? Go Doug first. You get that Intimidate off. That's good timing on that. That is annoyingly good timing. And that basically means we can't do shit now. Do it. problem is we know 3 hits moves, we don't know what the 4th is. There we go. It curls up then rolls into foes with its back. Its sharp spines inflict severe damage. Let's heal up. At least this should now be smoother because we can just go for the immediate kill. Thanks. Probably have sturdy. Don't want to do that though. Okay, interesting, go faster. Okay, just double checking the passage. Level to auto. And level to something else. Roll auto, you get your chance to run. Hopefully we still knock it out with this. Yep, we do good. They are more or less glass cannons. Still need to heal. I was planning to catch the Pokémon called Volcarona that lives in this relic castle and present it to Ghetsis. But the Shadow Triad has said that Ghetsis has gone somewhere, right? The 7 Sages. We always said we were complete when the 7 of us were together. Now I don't know the meaning of those words anymore. I guess I don't mind, even if we were being used, but the dream is over. I no longer need this. Ghetsis gave it to me, but I have no use for it. Can't mind. This relic castle and our own castle are both crumbling. But what's different is that this relic castle is the remains of a civilization, and our castle left nothing behind. Regarding Team Plasma, I'm an officer of the International Police, and you must satisfy my request for certain information. Understood. But we don't know much about Ghetsis, or our Lord N. We haven't even figured out if they are father and son. Accept my thanks. Now Ghetsis notwithstanding, there yet remains but one of the 7 Sages still at large. They are thinking. Upon what topics? They are hoping. Upon what chances? This is of the utmost urgency. At once on the way. Okay, and I believe I've now found where the other guy is. He's on this route. Continue up here, we can get to Volcarona. I don't think there's much point in trying to do the battle now. Especially considering our levels. That Volcarona was level 70. Just wanna check along here. Very close. I don't need it. Okie dokie. concerned about that. It's already clocked. I don't think what Grudge does. Oh, yeah. That just means we won't be taking them on anymore. I think once we get out of here, we'll wrap this up. Why aren't we using the escape route? Because there's one more item we need to get around here. Notwithstanding if there's any through the dowsing machine, but it doesn't appear to be any. That's the down bit there. Please survive this. Okay, yeah, we're good. That would need a crit, and even then it still wouldn't kill. Ugh. It feels like there should be more here though. Yes, it's a ruin, but... it still feels like there should be more to this. Or at least it was something. PP Max. Bad grab. there grabs us earth. About that. So yep, with the earthquake TM now acquired as well, that'll probably be it for this session. Actually, I might as well fly back to Imbasa, because that'll more or less be where we're taking off from for next time. You know what? So that'll probably see us done. Outside of a couple of things like the Battle Institute or the upgraded members within the Port and the Stadium, we've more or less gone over all the stuff. Well, there's one other thing that there's two other things we can do as well. One's the Challenge Cave, though there's not a lot of stuff in there. The other is, I believe, in Driftvale. All linked up with Driftvale. But we more or less need to get the final stage for that to be worth doing at the moment. But yeah, until next time guys, thanks for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I'm from Strong82, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.